still right? Understanding the nature of learning has been increased importance for educators, so they can determine the most effective ways to meet the individual needs of their students. Many studies have shown the important link between brain stimulation and classroom environment. My presentation is about a warm and positive environment to enhance students' readiness and abilities to learn and be successful in school. Many brain researchers have been claiming that educational environment is crucial to stimulate the brain to learn more and better. To make my point, I want to use the triune brain theory, which was proposed by Dr. MacLean. He was a neuroscientist who helped meaningfully in brain research throughout his career and his work at National Institute of Mental Health. MacLean's theory suggested that the human being's brain is actually 3 brains in 1. I wanted to use this visual aid to provide a brief summarized overview of Dr. MacLean's theory using articles from Bragg 2000, Cain, Numella, and Cain 1990. As you can see, this picture shows the 3 parts of the brain that Dr. MacLean is talking about. The first brain he called the cerebellum, or reptilian brain. It is the oldest part of the brain and it is involved with survival behaviors. The limbic system, this one in the middle, is the second brain, and it is the root of emotions, motivations, and feelings. Finally, the third brain is the neocortex, which makes up about 80% of our brain. And it is the most advanced part of the brain. The neocortex governs our ability to speak, think, problem solve, be self-aware, and also affects our ability to learn. Dr. MacLean's theory goes on to explain how people upshift and downshift to use different parts of their brains depending upon their situation. When you upshift, your limbic system sends signals to your neocortex, and when you downshift, your limbic system stimulates your cerebellum. Why is this interesting? Just think when you are in an environment that you feel happy and safe. According to Dr. MacLean's theory, your ability to function better while you are in this environment is increased because you feel secure and then your neocortex is being stimulated, which means upshifting. The exact opposite happens when you are in a dangerous situation or stressed about something. Dr. MacLean's theory says that then your cerebellum is being stimulated, or your limbic system is sending stimulation to your cerebellum. And what it means? Downshifting, because then you feel that you're not safe. Will's 2006 article says that modern brain scans give support to parts of Dr. MacLean's theory by showing that students who feel helpless and anxious are not able to use the neocortex part of their brain. So, as we can see, that warm and positive environment is essential if you want children to use higher thinking skills and be ready for skills. This evidence supports my thesis that a warm and positive environment is the most effective way to enhance preschoolers' abilities and readiness to be successful in school, because they feel safe and more connected. Once students know that they are safe, their confidence will increase, and that results in increased readiness to learn. Ontward 2010 and Rushington 2001 research says that when students are ready to learn, they enable new brain tissue to grow New connections will be made, and it increases ability to gain new understanding. As stated by Dr. McLean, this means upshifting. Heineberg and Hindenburg 2007 article also goes on to explain that when children haven't learned how to deal with distress and lacking social skills, serious problems such as bullying may happen. And we all know that bullying is bad for classroom, what causes also downshifting, because bullying makes you feel that you need to be safe, so you are in your survival behavior. Is there any question?
Yes. Does a warm and positive environment mean that you don't discipline, or do you just let your kids run wild around the classroom?
This actually is a good question, but it's the quite opposite. Part of a warm and safe environment has rules and procedures, and it is consistent. Kids can predict what's going to happen in the classroom, so they will feel safe. Any questions?
What are the most important steps to build a warm and positive classroom environment?
Great question. One of the first things is design an environment where the kids will feel connected. They can come to the classroom and feel safe. And also respect their background knowledge and make sure that they will feel good in the classroom and they will feel happy and safe, and they will be able to then improve their readiness to learn. Thank you very much for coming today and watching this presentation.